ETN. TireOutlet.com. Wholesale prices, premium service. This is Excuse the Nuisance.
All right, before we bring in our guest, Cook and Judge, let's save the rest of you out there with a drill speed trap alert. Already up and at him this morning. So if you're at JTB eastbound at Gate Parkway.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. If you're on the James Turner Butler Boulevard, then you need to keep it slow and keep that cash in your pocket. And if you see a speed trap, let us know. We get the word out. Saving you one Google at a time with a drill. Speed trap alert. Patrick.
That's fun, Jeff. I just learned that the J is James.
I don't know what it is.
Oh.
I just went with it. Is that
I'm going
right?
with it. I don't know.
What do you think, Dan? Is it James Turner Butler? You don't know.
James or John.
Yeah.
Something simple.
I just said that being silly. We'll look it up, though. All right, let's see. Patrick is our guest Googan Judge as we play ETN for the final time here today.
It's James. It's James.
It is James. I was right.
Winner Jeff.
Nice.
Already got the 1-0 lead, Jeff.
All right, 1-0, Patrick, as we go to round two.
Good morning.
Hello, Patrick.
Good morning.
How are you?
Enjoying my day off.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick's already a winner.
Nice. And you're up at this.
Winner Patrick.
First of all, if you're up at 7:20, I might have to question if you're enjoying your day off.
Well, Patrick probably has a job where he has to get up at like 5,
that's
and
good.
so he probably slept in to 6:30.
You know what that makes him?
Good.
Makes him a 6 o'clocker, baby. I'm ready.
Patrick, already a winner today, is a even further winner. He's going to, the Forgotten Holidays coming up this weekend, and we'll make sure that the dads are not forgotten by hooking up with some gifts from the 1010XL Father's Day gift guide. Patrick, your gift pack will include $25 from Woodcraft, a $25 gift card to Tobacco Cove, and a $25 gift card to Edwin Watts. For those and other great gift ideas, go to 1010XL.com. Check out the Father's Day gift guide. Shall we?
Let's go.
Round one.
Round one, guys. In the wake of the broom job at the hand of the Warriors, LeBron James took to the podium with his broken hand in hand, and many think this is the swan song for him in Cleveland, but there seems to be at least rumblings that maybe Cleveland's not as dead as we thought. If you had to put a percentage chance of LeBron returning to Cleveland, where would you put it?
Well, I'll start with the percentage chance that you can play 4 games in a row with a broken hand. That would be 0, so I could have done without the air cast there at that final press conference. That was just a little bit ridiculous, I thought. Look, I've thought all along that if LeBron really is interested in his legacy, he'd be better served trying to build Cleveland back up, maybe turn the reins over to a next superstar, and look, they're very close. They're very close, and even in defeat to the Warriors, they're like a player away from being competitive. The question and the hard one to answer in Cleveland is how do you manipulate that roster to bring him in, because they're over the cap, they're committed to salary, so it's going to be I think it's really, if they had the flexibility roster wise to make a move to placate LeBron, I really think he would stay, but they're in such dire roster shape that maybe it will make it too hard for him to stay. And if he leaves, to me, there's the place that I would like to see him go that would be the funnest would be San Antonio. To pair him with Pop and Kawhi and Aldridge and some good young players, I think that would be the most competitive team against Golden State.
What was the question, Beef?
I'd say 30%, by the way.
If you had to put a percentage chance that LeBron returns to Cleveland, where would you put it?
The only reason Cleveland's close is because they have LeBron. Look, the bottom line is you got to have the superstars in the NBA. So if you can't get guys to help them, and I'm not Kevin Love, I can use Kevin Love as my third option, but I can't use him as my second option. In other words, LeBron, Kevin Love, and another guy ain't winning the NBA title over Durant and Curry and Klay Thompson. So you got to figure out how do you beat Golden State. And it's one of the things we talked about last year. Do you find a guy defensively matches up as well against Kevin Durant as anybody can get? But you now need players. So, what are you going to do if you're Cleveland? You have to have a plan. I will say this. I do think LeBron owes the Cavaliers one thing and one thing only. I think he owes them an answer sooner rather than later. I don't think it's cool if LeBron James waits till after the draft to tell the Cavs, I'm leaving, by the way, because they can draft or make a draft trade or do something that could help LeBron if he decides to stay. So that decision needs to be made fairly soon so that Cleveland can go forth with its plan.
I didn't hear a percentage for Dan, so winner Jeff.
Round 2.
Forgot the percentage, Hick.
Forgot
Got to go back to the percentage.
It's important.
I forgot their percentage too at the very end. I threw it in there.
Round 2. Should LeBron leave, the Cavs reportedly plan to aggressively try to move Kevin Love. There was a lot of talk about LeBron's supporting cast, whether they're any good or not. Whether you're talking about your team or another team. I mean, is Kevin Love a guy you would want?
Me personally, no. You can throw me all the numbers you want, et cetera. Kevin Love would be okay. I mean, I'd take him as a third guy. I'm not taking him as my number 2 guy. I think if the Cavs were going to make a deal and package Love with the 8th pick for somebody, that might be something that they could look into. But would I want Kevin Love on my team? Only as my third most important player, certainly not as my second.
Yeah, Kevin Love, I feel sorry for Kevin Love. Kevin Love is too bemoaned for his talent level. Kevin Love never pretended to be one of the top players in the world, but I mean, as a Cav, every year he's giving you between 16 and 20 points, and he's giving you between 9 and 11 rebounds. And so you need that guy. Is he a superstar? He can carry a bad team like he did when he was in Minnesota and was forced to score 26, 27 points a game. But on a team that has a better offensive weapon, no, he is a contributing player, but a very good contributing player. I mean, the Cavs, I don't know if they'd have gotten a rebound the whole series if Love weren't in there getting dirty at least.
Winner Dan.
Round 3.
Round 3, guys. Tonight. A little earlier than expected, but it's a winner take all in Hogtown. Florida trying to punch their 4th straight ticket to the College World Series. I know, Jeff, it's been you guys have said it's hard to get to Omaha. So just how much of a letdown would it be for Florida tonight if they don't get it done against Auburn?
It'll be an incredible letdown. Again, I mean, it's not a negative. It's a positive of where your program is. And, making it to Omaha will almost be satisfying. You've got to win it all. You're the number 1 team in the country for most of the year. You're at home for your regional and super regional. You have 3 high picks in the Major League Baseball draft, and the season will not be a success if they lose to Auburn tonight. It just won't.
I think we've been down this road before, and I couldn't disagree more. It's the fact that the Gator baseball program's gone to Omaha 3 straight times tells you what an unbelievable run it's been for Kevin O'Sullivan. Certainly, everybody will be let down emotionally if you don't get to Omaha. There's no question about that, but there are so many other factors that are involved. I mean, look at this Mississippi State baseball team that if they didn't sweep Florida in the last weekend of the regular season of the SEC tournament, wouldn't even have got into the field of 64. Yet here they are going to Omaha. There are hot teams that happen, and they get hot at the right time. Florida was scuffling a little bit coming in. They fought through the regional. They beat Casey Mize on Saturday, and now, look, you got to go beat Auburn tonight. And will they? Yeah, I think they will. You know why? Because they beat Wake Forest last year, and the time before that when they were up against it in a Game 3 of a Super Regional, they won that one, too, after losing Game 2. So I think experience matters. I think Florida gets it done, and then this becomes a moot question.
Winner Dan.
The Florida Gators are national champions.
Round 4, guys.
I would have liked to have been playing that today.
Round 4.
Sadly, the men's track and field team didn't get it done on Friday night and lost to the Dogs.
Ooh.
Oh! Oh!
That's not what you want. Round 4. Dan, not to pour salt in the wound, but it's been
one question because he didn't give a percentage. Is that what's happened? Is that where we're at through 3?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Well, Dan, I'll ask you round 4 anyways.
Yeah. Oh!
Wow.
Oh.
That was an aggressive slam. Dan,
I don't want round 4. I want music.
Okay.
Music. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. Yow!
That's too bad.
Was it about the Mets?
It was.
Yeah. I can't talk about the Mets anyway. They're dead.
Well, they're trying to make this trade happen on TV.
Oh, you want to know? I'll tell you about that when we come back, though. And listen.
They want to trade them both to the Yanks.
No, they don't want to trade them both. But listen, I got news for you, boys. If you want to give me Andujar, Torres, Frazier, and their best minor league prospect, Sheffield, you can have Noah Syndergaard through 2022. I'll make that trade today, tomorrow, and Fireball. Yeah!